What's going on, people? Back with another video, another day, another dollar and all that. It's crazy how quickly time is going, isn't it? It was only the other day, it was the weekend. Monday came and now Thursday's here and it's almost the weekend. It's crazy. So my advice is, let's make most of every minute, every moment. Let's make it count. Right, yesterday, man, I was having a conversation with a young little school kid. He was asking various questions on whether he should open a business or not. What are the pros and cons? I was trying to tell him, you know, there are some pros here, but some major cons as well. You know, it's all good owning a business, being your own boss, having your own money, doing what you like, you know, how you like, making your own decision, no one to answer to, and all that stuff. Oh, blimey, everyone on a horn. Calm down, mate. Calm down. Relax yourself. Fucking hell. I didn't crash. You know, you were coming a bit fast, but it is what it is. Anyway, going back to whether it's beneficial to open a business or not. Now, you got to work out if the business is going to be successful, and how do you even do that? You know, you're going to go into a business. What experience have you got? You know, what niche have you got? You know, maybe it's worthwhile going out there, working for someone, well, going into a job that you actually enjoy, and then building up some experience, confidence, strengths within yourself, building a character within yourself, and then once you've have a better understanding of yourself, then divulge into a business. But going from straight from school straight to a business could be a challenging move, but nonetheless, you know, if you're hardworking, anything is possible in this day and age. And if you are experiencing social media and you've got the gift of the gab, no doubt you will be successful. So what I want to know, or what the kid wants to know, is the pros and cons. Pros, as I said, you don't have to answer to anyone. You know, you're your own boss. You're making your own mistakes. You're fixing your own mistakes. You know, you're dealing with the day-to-day matters yourself. You know what I mean? It's a struggle that comes with some cons as well, because it's constantly, you know, making you work. There's no days off. There's no time off. So you're almost working 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day, you know, even when you go home, you're not switching off, you know what I mean? You're thinking, you're planning for the next day. That could be hard for some people if you don't know how to manage it. It gets very stressful. So you've got to learn to understand stress, how you deal with it. Some people can't handle the stress and end up, you know, getting into depression and all that, and you don't want to get into that. That could be psychologically crazy, you know, taking you down a proper rabbit hole which you can't even dig yourself out of. So you've got to be mentally strong to run a business. You'll have the HMRC chasing you for one thing, then you'll have suppliers chasing you, then you've got customers chasing you. You're forever doing paperwork, you know, and it's just goes on and on and on. But then again, having said that, the end result of, you know, completing a job or a task, whatever field you're going into, it's pleasing, it's rewarding, you know. Like for us here, when we've successfully modified a car, or when we've done an exhaust here, and it sounds absolutely beautiful, and you see the reaction in the customer's face and that, you know, you think, yeah, okay, great, that's what it's all about. But then when things go wrong, yeah, it's demoralizing, you know what I mean? But having said that, it's how you deal with that, okay? As long as you're able to rectify those faults, failures, you know, then you're all good, man. So on that note, just thought I'd let you know, there's pros and cons to business. You have to be mentally headstrong to get into business. You have to be outgoing. You've got to be able to deal with negatives, pressure, you know, constant complaints. Not only that, you know, social media is absolutely bonkers as well. It could easily make you go viral and all that, and then one little mistake, somebody posts it on the social media, it's like a virus, you know what I mean? It just goes crazy. and then brings you stumbling down, and that again could be mentally screwing you, and that. So that's another level of pressure you got to be able to deal with as well, you know. And if you're not headstrong, that could really topple you. So you got to deal with that. In this day and age, yeah, everyone's going out there writing negative feedback on absolutely stupid things. Instead of phoning up, yeah, you know, letting the team know where they've gone wrong, nope, they'll go straight onto social media, not telling the full story as well. That's what annoys me. You know, I'm all for fixing mistakes, you know, put my hands up where I go wrong and resolve it where possible. You got to give us the opportunity to resolve it. But if you're going to go straight onto social media, straight onto Google reviews and whatnot, and writing a negative feedback, just one-sided, not telling the whole story, oh man, that really annoys me. That really pisses me off, you know. That is one of the downsides. The social media is one of the downsides. It can be positives when it's going well, but then one negative review, one negative feedback, ooh, blimey, that really demoralizing as well. But again, there's always rewards to everything, but it's just how you deal with it. And mainly, most importantly, to get yourself a backbone, you know, education, get yourself some knowledge, okay, hang around with good people, man, get some life experience. Okay, once you've got some life experience, you're confident within yourself, within your body, then boom, go out there. You know what I mean? There's so much going on. You know, there are people out there making money on social media, content creation. Wow, that's another thing, you know what I mean? People getting paid here to post on social media. Jeez, man, what the hell? Who needs education? Having said, you know what I mean, you need education. There are guys out there just literally, oh man, I ain't even gonna name no names and that. All of those guys on foot silent videos and stuff like that, some of them sound so dumb, it's unreal, you know what I mean? But yet, you know, they're millionaires, man, just from messing about on the YouTubes and Instagram and whatnot. Boy, it's a crazy world that we're living in, these crazy times, you know what I mean? So you just gotta navigate yourself through all these, okay? Enjoy life, man. Don't let it get to you, man. You know what I mean? All the stresses and stuff like that. It's always another day to give it a go. So remember, one negative feedback doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Or one negative comment or one negative feedback, you know, it's just part and parcel of what's going on in the society. So don't let it get to your heart. Let it go, let it go. That's what I keep on saying. Let it go. That's the word. Okay, let it go. Move on. Get on with the next challenge. Get on with the next job.